Yo, what's up, guys? Good win for AC Milan today, defeating Slovan Bratislava 3-2 on the fifth match day of the UEFA Champions League. Now, guys, to start off the game, we saw Paulo Fonseca make some changes to his starting 11 today. Obviously, Alvaro Morata's not playing today due to suspension, so Tammy Abraham gets the start. Rafa Leao, surprisingly enough, does not start this game, guys. Instead, Noah Okafor gets the start. Christian Pulisic's in the middle. Chukwueze on the right. Fofana and Reinders in the middle. Tomori and Pavlovic get a start in the middle of the defense. Unfortunately, Davide Calabria starts in this game at right back, and Theo Hernandez and Mike Maignan are starting as well. Now, to start the game, guys, I thought Milan started off the game really well. High up in Bratislava's end, dominated possession, guys. But unfortunately, guys, Milan do absolutely nothing again with that possession for the first 15 minutes of the game, guys. And the first opportunity, Slovan Bratislava get on a counter, they almost score a goal. Like, Milan's defense, guys, is an absolute shambles this year. Honestly, it is. Like, for Bratislava to get behind Milan's defense so easily and almost score. Luckily enough, Pavlovic slide tackle to prevent that goal. But Bratislava also had another opportunity before that where Milan's defensive line was horrendous. They got on through, but luckily enough, Maignan made it safe. But guys, it's like the continuous same old shit with Paulo Fonseca in this defense. Too many holes. So, Bratislava doesn't score there. Milan continued to play well, attacking-wise, but that defense is just shaky as is. And then Tammy Abraham gets the ball in the middle of the field around the 21st minute mark, makes a move to his right. Pulisic makes the run, and Abraham makes a great ball into Pulisic, guys. And Christian Pulisic, 9 times out of 10, the last few years, when he's open and in alone, he is scoring that goal, guys. And Christian Pulisic finishes that goal, bottom corner, guys. Fantastic finish by Pulisic, and an even better ball by Tammy Abraham, guys. Milan are up 1-0 after a little bit of a warning sign by Bratislava that they were going to cause Milan problems on the counter. Then after, of course, that defense I just mentioned gets exposed once again. Not even 3 minutes after Milan score their goal, Milan are high up the field, and of course, Bratislava get the ball, and where are Tomori and Pavlovic? Theo and Calabria, nowhere to be seen. They're all the way upfield, guys, past center half. Absolute joke defending. Reinders is the only one back. Bratislava get in alone, and they chip it over Maignan to tie the game up after 3 minutes of play, after 3 minutes of scoring a goal. Like, are you guys kidding me, man? This defense and this manager continuously with the same old problems week in and week out. Another goal that we have seen time in and time out this season, guys. Just a brutal goal to give up, especially after just scoring one. Just not good at all by Milan's defense, guys. Just horrendous, honestly. Then after that, guys, nothing really happened for about 40 minutes. Milan went into halftime. It stayed 1-1. And at halftime, Fonseca decides to sub in Rafa Leao for Noah Okafor because Noah Okafor was horrendous in that first half. Absolutely invisible, guys. He did nothing in that half. So absolutely deserved why Paulo Fonseca said, you know what, I'm bringing in Rafa in this game at halftime. It was the right move to make, guys. And it ended up benefiting Fonseca, guys. For the first 15 minutes of the second half, Milan did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Didn't attack. Couldn't figure out anything, guys. No creativity whatsoever. Just brutal by Milan. But one little beautiful play of genius by Yusuf Fofana to find Leao on a beautiful through ball, guys. What a ball by Fofana, guys. Spectacular ball by him. Rafa is able to chip it over and beat the keeper, guys. Milan take a 2-1 lead. And I have to say, guys, undeservingly so, because Milan weren't doing that much in attacking-wise. It was just back and forth. It was just a beautiful play by Fofana and Rafa with the finish, guys. Just a great goal and a great pass by Fofana. But then after, Bratislava, they lose a little bit of concentration for a couple minutes because 3 minutes later, Bratislava have the ball and the player makes an absolutely horrendous error, passes it right to Tammy Abraham. He takes full advantage of Bratislava's mistake, guys, and he scores the goal, making it 3-1 for Milan. Milan are very lucky that they were gifted a goal there, guys, up 3-1, because after that third goal, guys, once again, Milan just cruised for about 20 minutes. Fonseca made 3 changes. He brought in Royal, he brought in Cheek, he brought in Musa. So he thought the game was done and dusted. Then in the 80th minute, Bratislava made a substitution. This Marcelli kid that apparently Milan has interest in January. He comes into the game, and in the 88th minute, he scores an absolute beautiful strike, guys. An absolute thunder strike by this kid Marcelli, guys. Top shelf, Milan, no way he's saving that, guys. Bratislava cut the deficit down to 3-2, and I'm thinking, holy shit, if this team blows this lead, guys, my God, I don't even want to know what I was... You guys don't even want to know what I was thinking if Milan conceded a tying third goal in this game against Bratislava. But luckily enough, Milan did not concede that goal, because right after Bratislava scores that second goal, they get the ball, Musa gets fouled, and a Bratislava player mouths off to the ref. He gets a yellow card. He doesn't shut up. Continues to mouth off. He gets a second yellow card. He gets sent off. Bratislava are down to 10 men, and Milan go on to cruise the last 10 minutes of this game, guys, and they go on to win 3-2. But, guys, I'm sorry. This was not a good performance today by Milan. Bratislava haven't gotten a point in Champions League yet. They're 0-5. So, for the fact that Milan conceded 2 goals to this team and had such difficulty with them, guys, it's pretty evident we're not going anywhere with this manager. We're just not. Okay? Like, the continuous problems in defense. Again, you can see 2 goals to this team. Are you kidding me? And just the level of play by the squad. It's underwhelming. Like, it's not good enough. Like, thank God for Rafa Leao when Christian Poole is sick. My God, we would be royally screwed without these 2 players. Honestly, Abraham, I thought, had a good game. You know, Reinders and Fofana were okay. Fofana was better than Reinders today, I felt. You know, Chukwueze was okay. Didn't do enough. But, guys, that's the problem with this squad. They're not doing enough. And I'm just tired of this manager. I'm tired of him. I want him gone. Why is Rafa not starting in this game? Why? Okay, look what he did when he came into the game. He was way more effective than Noah Okafor was. The fact that we're playing Empoli on Saturday, you could start Okafor then. Not in a Champions League game that's a must-win for you, that you're trying to get a top 8 spot. But he says, you know what, we're going to rotate today, and I'm going to play Okafor. Why? Why? It makes no sense to me, honestly. Why this guy did not start Rafa Leao makes no sense. Like, we all know the deficiencies with the defense, like I've been mentioning. You know, Davide Calabria, the guy, I hope he's gone in January. There's talk about them selling him in January. I hope to God they do that. They really need to do that. All right? But the fact is, guys, this team here is underperforming under this manager. It's not good enough, honestly. And then this manager has the balls to go into his press conference after the game and saying, we have improved in a lot of things. Like, what have we improved in? Defense, we haven't improved in shit. Like, honestly, this manager continuously goes up to the podium and continues to throw out bullshit. Left and right. You know, he has the balls to go and say, oh, you know what? Milan's criticism is unfair. Because when Milan draws, it's like a loss. And when the other team draws Milan, it's like a win. Of course! But this is AC Milan, buddy. This is a 7-time European champion, 19-time Scudetti winner. And you're saying the standards are different? Of course they are. This is a massive club. A club with expectations to win. And this dummy is not meeting them. And he says these things in his press conference? Like, guys, it's just unacceptable for a manager to be talking this way. Like, come on, dude, you know where you are. You're at a massive club. The biggest club you've ever managed. And you're talking like this? The team is underperforming, not playing well. You can see 2 goals to a team that's 0-5 in Champions League. Slovakian champion? Well, come on. We're a city of giants, for Christ's sakes. And this manager wants to justify some of the things he's done. Guys, I'm sorry. This manager is not cut out to coach this club. He's not. We need a top-class manager. We could have hired one, but we let him go to Napoli. This management is a joke, and they continue to accept these mediocre performances. This was not a great game today, guys. This was a mediocre performance. This team needs to get their act together, and this management needs to realize they cannot keep this manager around till June. They can't. They are going to cost themselves top 4. And top 4, guys, as we see it, is slipping away before our eyes. Atalanta are not slipping up. They beat Young Boys 5-1 today. Charles had a hat trick and 2 assists. You guys know that? Charles de Ketelaere had a hat trick and 2 assists for Atalanta today. They're not slipping up. They're making top 4. Napoli and Inter are not slipping up. You guys think Juventus will? I don't know. They might be the only team that we could possibly catch. But even Lazio are playing well. They're undefeated in Europa League. And they're playing great in Serie A. They've got 7 games unbeaten. And this team here wants to continuously say, especially this manager, we're in the Scudetto race. We're always there till the end. Buddy, look yourself in the mirror. You can clearly see things are slipping away. And this management wants to continue saying, oh yeah, you know what? We're doing good things. And in the January transfer window, they got the audacity to say Benacer's going to be like a new signing. Like, guys, I cannot believe the shit I'm reading, the shit I'm watching. The incompetence by not only this manager, but the management above. It's just so frustrating to see what this club was 2.5 years ago under Paolo Maldini and Ricky Masada to what they are now. It is an absolute joke, man. It kills me inside to watch this team play like this year. Like, it's difficult for me to watch this team this year, guys. How can I get excited? I want this manager gone. But if they keep winning games, this guy's not going to leave. Do I want Milan to win games? Absolutely. But I don't like this manager, guys. The way he's doing things is not the correct way to manage a big club. It's not. He is not doing a good enough job, guys. And they are lucky that they got 3 points today. Because if they don't make that error to Abraham on that 3rd goal, this probably ends up a 2-2 draw, guys. And Milan once again would have dropped points. Thank God they didn't. They win this game, luckily. They get the 3 points. They've won 3 in a row in the Champions League. Very good, of course. Very good. I expect Milan not to lose another game in Champions League this year. The only game I expect them to maybe drop is Girona. That's it. Other than that, they need to beat everybody else. Red Star Belgrade, Dinamo Zagreb. Okay, they need to beat those 2 teams. Girona might be the only team they might draw, guys, but I still expect to win against Girona because that game is at home in the Champions League. So, guys, Milan do get the 3 points today, but not very convincingly. I did not like the performance today. Thank God Leao bailed them out and Pulisic bailed them out. Thank God for those 2 guys, because if they weren't around this team, guys, we would be in absolute shambles. Absolute shambles, guys. But, guys, that's it for this video today. I'm sick and tired of this manager and the way this team is being run by those incompetent people above. And I'm just sick and tired of watching this team putting underwhelming performances, guys. Let's see how they do on Saturday now against Empoli, guys. Because I'm telling you now, if it's another lackluster performance, guys, I'm just going to continuously say sack Fonseca until they do. That's it, guys. If they drop more points again in Serie A. And if I hear that guy go up to the podium again after a game in Serie A saying that it's different from Champions League, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it, guys. But, guys, thank you very much for watching as always, guys. Click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, guys. Remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a mark. Ciao, guys.